Hey everyone, how is it going? I'm going to make this video about the the notice board quests and just the few various ones in White Orchard. So again, here we are in White Orchard. We got just a few different quests to do. They're a little bit spread out, but there's not very many, and some of them don't take very long. But first thing we're going to do is go ahead and come over to the notice board. I'll be honest, we're not going to really waste the time reading all of them. I'm just going to grab them real quick. What we'll do is, once we get this notice right here on the side, we're going to read them all. It will just give us the quests. So we got a couple different ones. We have just a couple, just kind of like side little quests going, and then we get one hunt. But let's talk to Willis here.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger
He is not very nice.
Workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Yeah, don't insult us.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Poor guy. Let's try to find it.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alright. We have cat eyes. So this one's pretty quick. We'll go ahead and start with that. So Twisted Fire Starter. In which all we gotta do... First let me grab some herbs. Now we're just, kind of grab stuff as you go. We just need to come over here. Well, there it is.
Footprints. A man's. Large.
And then we just gotta follow this trail. Oh, getting stuck on a tree there.
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
Alright, just gonna keep going. It is gonna lead us down to this river. Excuse me.
Took off his boots and went in the
Ooh, a
water.
treasure chest.
Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Alright, so he went on. Oh, not very good. Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush.
Poor guy had to take off his boots.
Not so sure. Who knows?
Alright, so we're still going. Don't mind us.
My gran told me about the big ill and disturbed lad went missing one day, so folk had a witchman that was hunting nearby, started poking him.
Well, looky here.
Trail ends here. But I'll recognize him by his wounds.
And he's right. Oh, look at that poor guy.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Poor Nap. So, real quick before we kind of finish this off, this is one of many quests in which, you can finish different ways depending on what you decide. Now, for kind of the larger ones that are a little easier to show, I'm going to try to show both or multiple endings for you guys in the same video. But for smaller ones like this, I'm not going to really worry about. It's not really worth it. It's very minor different outcomes.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa. Our arsonist's a charmer, too. Come on. Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all.
This
and
dude
dwarves are the
needs
worst.
to get his mouth washed out with soap.
Little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Well, okay, come on. First off, let's look at this house. Tools? It's probably not going to be very much, right? So let's just kind of give him what he deserves.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Oh, let's do it. Let's beat him
Try
up.
me, peasant. I could use the practice.
There we go. I could literally use the practice though. Oh, look at that. That peasant's got some. Dude, he won't dodge.
Well, how long you gonna
Oh,
be?
goodness gracious. I'm practicing my... Oh, goodness gracious. What is going on? It's not letting me eat food and stuff. Nap's got some moves, man. I'm telling you, fist fighting is dangerous on Death March. Goodness. Whew. We had a bit of a scare there, but it's all good.
Ow! Ah! Oh, stop! I give up. Damn it! You broke my nose.
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else.
His nose look actually pretty good.
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No, Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. The Witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage.
Ooh, pretty harsh.
No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Well,
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
alright, well, that one was that. So let's go into the journal here, and... So those are the main ones. We're going to hit those up in other ones. Other videos, that is. Alright, missing in action. So, we got to find Dune Valdenvert. Vildenvert? Something like that. But let's find him. Oh, about 500 steps away, or feet, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, Roach is right up ahead. Let's go ahead and we'll just ride there.
Whoa there,
So there's just a few. These are all pretty easy quests. Now, the reason why I'm doing this instead of pushing on to the Griffin is one, I mean, of course, content-wise, want to try to show as much as possible. But also just in the beginning. Now, I will say Death March, towards the end of the game, it does kind of start to even out, and it's not as challenging. But in the beginning of the game, it's kind of the reverse. It's incredibly challenging. As you saw there, that fist fight, I got hit literally like 3-4 times, you know, one more would have finished me off. So it's pretty imperative that you get as much of a his advantage as possible. Like for instance, we're going against the Griffin in the next quest here, and I'd like to kind of just get a little extra money, get possibly some better gear, you know, something like that. And so I'm not sure if we'll actually level up and get another skill point, but we'll do what we can. Alright, here's Dune.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastian's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastian fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. I haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I mean, that's a little intense, man. Lose some fingers so you don't have to fight.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastian and I'll pay you well.
Sounds good to me.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastian don't
That
rot
dog
there in
needs
the
to
sun
chill
with the Black
out.
Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Dude, are you wearing a diaper? Let's be honest here. Look at these shorts. I know this is, you know, I mean, it's not a very wealthy area, but dude, it's literally like some cloth. Unbelievable. Anyways, we're gonna follow now. See, I'm not like following him per se, part of the quest. So if I move faster, it won't really matter. But we'll just keep in line and enjoy the scenery. Just look at that. It's great decor, right? Dude, dog, what is wrong with you, man? A little intense there. Might as well get some herbs while we go. Of course, there are these little checkpoints that you can unlock, fast travel. And they do become very helpful as you start to, you know, explore more and do all that. But, of course, I'm not going to use them too much in the beginning here. Let's see. This would be the area. That's a little... Dude, look how many arrows are in that guy. That's pretty
So many
hardcore.
corpses, and the war's just started.
Alright, man, let's do it.
You're here, good. Bastian, his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastian quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastian. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Oh, you mean the dog that sounds like he's gonna kill everyone at all times? Alright, let's do it. I'm trying to find some shields here. You know, so, okay, you can loot just about every single body in here, but I'll just let you know it is not really worth the time. These rusty swords and stuff sell for like 1 or 2 coppers most. Oh, I had the wrong spell. Let's get Qui-Gon here. I guess apparently we're not in combat yet. That's kind of funny. Alright. Some more practice here. Dude, wow, that dog just... What is... This dog is insane. It'd be a shame you can't take him along for the ride, man. He just killed that ghoul in like 1 little bite. There we go. Alright, so I've been thinking about the way I want to do my skills and stuff this playthrough around, and I think I'm gonna go for strong attack. Kind of like fighting style with strong attack as my main one. Just because I haven't really done that before. Alright, we will loot the ghouls though. It's good to always get monster parts. That didn't really want that.
Good time to jack.
Come on, man.
Let's
Turn.
do
There
what
you
we
go.
can before we
Nope.
get out of here.
Sometimes controls are a little wonky, very touchy. Alright, here's one over here. Is that him?
No.
Hey, look at that.
Neighbor's son.
Although I don't know if having the dog would be good, man. You'd have to sit there and
Bastian boy.
have to listen to his growling like that all the time. No thanks.
That him?
No. Neighbor's son.
Looks like neighbors aren't gonna have any sons anymore.
Come on, Hussar.
Skin's burned
Can you
off.
smell Bastian boy?
Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Okay, I was like,
He found him. The SARS
he
call he
was
sent.
he
Come
was
on.
talking during it. All right, but we got it. He's gonna lead us. Aha, what's in here?
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life.
Oh,
I
interesting.
got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind men leading a cripple. Found this place.
This dude's shorts are just killing me right now.
We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosin here. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
I mean, I don't like to really get into, family affairs, but it does seem a little risky, right?
Your brother's right, Bastion. Nilfgaardians know no mercy. They live by their law. A law that's cruel as hell towards any who hide deserters or aid them.
Rosin, I'll bring you food. And an herbalist. You'll see. In a week or two, you...
Just go.
Thank you, Witcher.
Oh, we ruined a
You're
friendship.
aboard. And the gods protect you.
Alright, well, that was interesting. Whopping 20 experience points, but hey, it all adds up, right? Let's see, what's next? Let's move on to the hunt here. The Devil by the Well. In which we need to go talk to Odilon. I'll go ahead and let you know I'm probably gonna butcher so many names in this game. But, whatever. Okay, can't actually go that way. Okay, so I am actually, well, first I'm gonna get stuck on a branch, but I will do a quick fast travel here. If it takes too long, I'll go ahead and I'll just cut right to where I need to go next. But let's see here. So we need to fast travel back to town. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, super fast. Alright, look at that. Ooh, it reset my quest for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Thankfully, he is still right here, though. Let's go see what's up. That song has been passed along for many years, it seems. Knock, knock. Boom, just charge right in, right?
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye, 'tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher.
Ooh.
Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down.
That's
She
not
grows
good.
worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Interesting.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Oh, I'll wallop it. And wallop it good. So this is one of the, the things you kind of have been able to do, which is haggle. I usually don't worry about it. It comes to a point in this game where you just do not have to worry about money at all, and the amount you can get for haggling is just like, it's hardly anything.
I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Alright, we gotta find the spirit that haunts the well. Dude, look at this art, man. Oh, there's that little girl. Not good. Alright, first I'm gonna loot your chest, though, because you had an emerald piece of gold. Run for it. I do think it's kind of funny in this game how you can walk into anywhere at any time and take whatever you want, and it's well, Roach is gonna get, there we go. Alright. Like I said, controls sometimes are a little wonky, but anyways, hey, I mean, you can go and take anything, and it's kind of funny because a lot of other games, especially like you're thinking Elder Scrolls series and stuff, like, it's stealing and you do get in trouble for it. Nah, The Witcher, this is like, sure, Witcher, take whatever you want. Alright, here we are.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Alright, so we gotta search for some clues.
Grass around the well's scorched.
Ooh, some mushrooms. Some puffballs. There we go.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Well, that was pretty quick. Alright, so we have to read the bestiary of Noonwraith. Obviously, they'll have all kinds of things, but I do like these. It's pretty cool, and it would take way too long to go through each one of these and show you and read them, but there's some pretty funny little, like, kind of quotes out of it, and then it's just really interesting to kind of read into the lore of these monsters. And it's helpful, it kind of tells you what spells and oils and potions or bombs work well. But so here we got Noonwraith. Looks quite fantastic with that tongue just hanging out, but the devil by the well, there she is. She's looks like she's giving us the finger there. That's not very kind.
Something's tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Alright, let's find it. And we'll loot along the way. I'm just one of those people that I just like to take whatever, in any game. Whatever it is, I'm taking it. Whether you need it or not. Oh no! I got stuck. I just, better to have something than to not. I'm not going to worry about getting back there, though, because that didn't seem worth it. Alright, so didn't find anything there. Let's see if we find anything in here. No, just some more chests. That tallow will actually come in handy very much. All kinds of Let's look at this. And then as you see, I'm using the Witcher senses quite often just because, man, does it make it easy to know where things are that you can loot. And or just interact with in general. Believe it's in here. Yeah, there's something. Black magic doll, oh.
A journal might be useful.
Let's read it. Again, I'm not going to really go through it, guys. That would take forever to read absolutely everything.
To this place. A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
It's pretty insane. I mean, what that dude said, he said it was like 20 years ago, and he's, you know, Garrett's still able to see this stuff.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
Alright, another print by the well. There it is. Whoa.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Whew, pretty brutal. And so, yeah, this game certainly doesn't disappoint with brutality.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Oh, I hope we don't break our legs either. Here we go. Geronimo. Well, okay, that was very anticlimactic, but here's some water. As I explained in one of my walkthroughs, if anytime you need to find something in water, just go to the surface and then look, because you see it shows up very easily. When you go underneath, it is not as easy. I mean, you can still clearly see some things, especially if it's kind of just nice clear water like this. But other times, especially like in lakes, it's pretty hard to find some things once you're underneath there. And so, just a little help by using the Witcher senses. All right, let's come right here, get some mushrooms, because why not? Come across here real quick, and I'm sure I'm probably missing some things, but I'm just going to kind of speed it up at this point for the length of the video. I don't want it to be super long.
Empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription: to Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Alright, so we just gotta get on out of here. Let's see if we can find some things. I know there's a few chests. Let's see if they show up. There we go. I'm just gonna come to the top. See, I mean, I wasn't looking too hard, but when we're down here using it, you gotta be somewhat close in order to highlight it. But anyways, I won't be a dead horse. That's just my preference for things. Alright. Looks like it's gonna lead on out here. And here we are. So, Ooh, another chest. Let's go get that real quick, and then we'll go finish this off by taking on that Noon
Need to
Wraith.
prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Got some cavalry boots. And brewing that stuff does sound helpful. So for oils are very helpful in this game. Let's go to alchemy here. So let's see. Oh, we can't quite get it. We need some, what is that? Arenaria? I don't know. I suck at reading, but making the oils is good. Like I said, that's where the bear fat and dog tallow come in. Are usually with oils. And then, man, I just do not have any ingredients, do I? So hence the getting the herbs as you walk around. And I've actually been riding Roach a lot in this video. I would recommend against that, especially here in the beginning, just because, you know, you want to get to the place fast, but then you have to go back and pick herbs. So if you just walk everywhere for the first little bits, basically just imagine everything we did in this video. If we just walked and got herbs along the way, we would most likely actually have all of those herbs that I need for those. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna cut forward. I'm gonna go and get these herbs because I'm telling you, the potions and oils really do come in to help here. So let me go do that real quick, and then I'll cut back right here when we're ready to take on that Noon Wraith. Okay, so here we are. We're back. I went and got some herbs and all that. So just kind of an FYI for where some of the stuff is for the spectral oil, the flowers you need for this. Just real quick in case you're wondering. I just went over here. There's a few farms all over the place for those. Now for the potion, I'm gonna do without this. Now you can find these all over the place, these yellow flowers. Unfortunately, I need a drowner brain, and I have not fought any drowners, and I didn't really want to just go and fight a bunch of drowners because it doesn't always drop, right? I would recommend definitely getting Swallow as soon as you can, though. It is very good. It's kind of like the classic potion, you know, with healing you, and so I would definitely recommend that. But the oil is easy enough. And it's kind of crazy what an extra 10% will do. So we're just going to put it on real quick. And I actually just remembered that I got those boots that I should probably put on as well, just because they are a bit better. So let's put those on. What about these fancy pants? Fancy pants are a little bit better, but we won't worry about it. So we're going to roll for it. We'll see how this goes. I'm not too worried about it. Usually wraiths, as long as there's only one, they're not super difficult, as long as you're careful and you don't push it.
And the bracelet. Igni.
It's quite interesting that this Noon Wraith came out in the middle of the night. Ugh, that's rough on the eyes.
Hey, I think it worked.
Well, dude, would it not have worked? Alright. Couple of different signs. You definitely want to use Warden. Whoa! Whoa! Double attack there. Okay, she's getting a little crazy. Let me get Quen going. Definitely want Yarden because actually you pretty much need to in order to hit him. Alright, I had to, let's see. So sometimes these split into multiple ones in which you just need to hit them like so, and then the real one will come on back. She's gonna come on through. Come on, there you go. I'm just gonna do that. Go in. So something with the wraiths is you just kind of be patient with them. Sometimes you want to just get a bunch of hits in and all that, but they do counterattack pretty viciously, and it does do quite a bit of damage. Dude, we can dance like this all day long. Here we go. So my advice is to do 3 hits and then dodge backwards. Whew. The strong hits did some damage.
She's gone.
Alright, look at that. And we got a trophy, so cool. I like getting the trophies. Did it already put it on Roach? It did not. Let's see. I wonder if it's gonna let us use it yet. Probably not. I might be in the wrong spot anyways, but here, let's go. I like the trophies because you can put them on Roach and just ride around with this, like, nasty head or something.
That's it, Roach.
Like, how disgusting is that, you know? Just rolling the town. Oh, just got a troll head on my horse. Don't worry about it. Look how cool I am. But alright, let's go. Let's go turn this in. Knock, knock.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us.
I hear that.
It's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, things with kids tug at my heartstrings. We're gonna go ahead and let them keep it.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. For life.
Alright, what do we get? Oh, look at that. Don't mind the emerald or whatever that was missing from your trunk. But yeah, so that was Devil by the Well. Now there was a few that we missed here. Time on the video is getting a little long. I don't want to take too much time here. But there's actually quite a few others, and then of course there's just all the different spots. I mean, I might do a small one about the places of power, but just there is just so much in this game. It is going to be so difficult to show all the things I want to. The one right over here is really fast though, so let me jet over and take care of it. It's like, I think it's an old granny by our house or something like that. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. So we'll just pop in it real quick. Hello, good lady.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings on. He must have been. 'Cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery.
This lady's a little worked up here.
Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it.
This lady's got a little, few screws loose here. Yeah, that was a truly fascinating tale.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Oh, please hope.
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's
Goodness gracious. All this for a pan. Phil, make you shut up, woman.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
You should. So look, we gotta do some art action here. Let's go ahead and just track it so it's there. Hiya! Roach, where you going, man? Come on. Horses these days, am I right?
A corpse. Explains the stench.
Ooh, some plates, all kinds of steel plates, that is.
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible. The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Ah,
When I
interesting.
capture myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Alright, here's this dude that's dead. Let's loot these real quick.
His throat.
Well,
He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found the pan, have you?
goodness, yes, I found the pan. And I'm trying to solve a murder here.
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Found the pan, have you?
I think we should just keep the pan and walk away at this point. I'm trying to rob the place clean. There we go. Alright, here's a stupid pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks.
Ooh, maybe it'll be the pan. What is it? Apple, bread, apple juice. Well, don't know what I expected. Anyways, alright everyone, I appreciate you watching this. Hopefully you found it somewhat entertaining with some of these quests, because I usually do. Some of them are pretty funny. But that was that for some of those side quests. Obviously wasn't all of them, but most of them from the White Orchard area. So, again, I appreciate you watching, and look out for more videos here soon. Bye.